the top 5 vitamins to heal stomach ulcers. Stomach ulcers are bleeding open sores which occur in the lining of your stomach, known as peptic or gastric ulcers. These open sores can cause a painful gnawing sensation in the upper abdomen, especially when your stomach is empty, along with a feeling of nausea after you eat a meal. So what's happening here? Well, as you can see in this image, your stomach produces very strong natural acids to help break down and digest the foods that you eat. Now, in order to protect the outer walls of your stomach against this acid, there is a layer that's called the mucosa, which acts like a type of shield. This mucosa is designed to lubricate your stomach and prevent damage to the stomach lining from the acid. Unfortunately, this barrier can start to break down in some people, causing the natural acids to leak through, and this allows acid to burn the lining of the stomach, forming ulcers. As I said before, these cause a painful, dull, gnawing pain in the upper part of your stomach, especially at night when you go to bed. When you eat food, this can sometimes coat the ulcer and make it feel better temporarily, and you may also feel nauseous or you may vomit when you're eating a meal. Studies are actually showing us that over 70% of stomach ulcers are caused by a harmful bacteria called H. pylori, which burrows into the mucosa, causing bleeding and ulcers within the lining of the stomach. People who take lots of pain relief like aspirin or ibuprofen are also at a higher risk of having stomach ulcers because these can also weaken the mucus layer in the stomach. Now, taking antacid drugs may temporarily relieve the symptoms because you're reducing the level of acid in your stomach that's irritating the ulcer. However, you do need this important acid to digest your foods, absorb nutrients, and kill pathogens. So, repeated use of antacids often makes this problem worse, as the bacteria continues to spread, causing more and more ulcers to form inside. Over time, these ulcers can trigger anemia because of the bleeding, causing pale skin and fatigue, and they also raise the risk of developing stomach cancer, so they're very serious indeed. For this reason, today we'll be exploring the top 5 vitamins and natural remedies that can be used to help heal stomach ulcers permanently by fixing the root causes of the problem. You'll also learn about some simple lifestyle changes that you can make to help heal the ulcers and prevent them from returning in the future. Just a quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only, so be sure to speak to your doctor for any medical concerns that you may have. 1. Zinc L-carnosine is one of the most effective supplements to help heal stomach ulcers by fixing the root of the problem. If you wish, you can take up to 150 milligrams of this supplement on a daily basis for around 2 to 3 months to help repair the lining of your stomach naturally. The Japanese actually developed this healing compound, and they've been using it to treat stomach ulcers very effectively for over 30 years. The zinc and the carnosine work together to destroy the harmful bacteria that's in your stomach, which may be causing the stomach ulcers, whilst also healing the mucus layer in the gut to prevent further damage. Powerful remedy number 2 is cabbage juice. If you're looking for a cheap, inexpensive cure for stomach ulcers, you may consider using cabbage as a natural medicine. All types of cabbage contain a powerful type of sulfur which is now known as vitamin U. This has been shown in studies to restore the mucus layer in the stomach to form a protective barrier so that the stomach ulcers may heal. To make this remedy, simply take 1/2 a cabbage and place it through a juicer or a food processor and then sieve to remove the fibers. Dilute this cabbage juice with some water to taste and drink this 3 times per day. The average healing time using cabbage juice is 7 to 8 days compared to 42 days using standard medications. You may also want to start eating raw cabbage in your salads, and it may also be lightly steamed, making sure not to overcook it as this will destroy the vitamin U. Number 3, which is Manuka honey. Another effective natural remedy for stomach ulcers is a medicinal type of honey from Australia or New Zealand called Manuka. This is more expensive than regular honey because it contains unique healing compounds that bees extract from the Manuka bush. So to help soothe and repair stomach ulcers, start consuming 1 to 2 tablespoons of Manuka, which contains at least a rating of 10 unique Manuka factor on the label. You see, raw honey like this acts like a natural antibiotic, helping to destroy harmful bacteria like H. pylori that is burrowing into the lining of the stomach and causing ulcers. Moreover, honey also feeds the friendly microbes that live in your gut, which can also help to repair the lining of cells in the stomach and prevent the ulcers from coming back. Nutrient number 4 is a compound found in broccoli sprouts. Broccoli sprouts are simply broccoli plants that are only 2 to 3 days old. These sprouts that come out of the seeds contain an extremely high amount of sulforaphane. In fact, it contains up to 100 times more than fully grown broccoli. So why is this important? Well, this natural plant chemical has been shown to protect the cells that line the stomach against the harmful effects of painkillers like aspirin or ibuprofen. Moreover, it's also been shown to kill H. pylori in order to allow the stomach lining to begin healing naturally. You can grow these seeds easily at home using a simple sprouting kit and then just sprinkle them over your salads. Alternatively, you can take a supplement, but make sure it contains at least 75 milligrams of sulforaphane glucosinolates per day and also with some myrosinase to help activate it. By the way, I'll always put links to useful products and videos in the description below for your convenience. Next up we have number 5, which is 2 similar remedies called mastic gum and slippery elm. You may want to use up to 2,000 milligrams each of mastic gum and or slippery elm extract to help soothe the pain in your stomach and also help the ulcers to stop bleeding and begin healing. Slippery elm contains mucilage. This is a gel-like substance that coats and forms a protective barrier across ulcers for faster healing. Mastic gum works in a similar way, but it's also been shown to lower inflammation in the stomach and block H. pylori from making the problem worse. You can sometimes get these in a combination supplement, or you can get them separately, and I'll put some links down below. Finally, as a bonus, I'd also like to share a little information about probiotics. Probiotics are live friendly bacteria and yeasts that live inside your digestive tract, and these support healthy digestion. Many people unknowingly damage their microbiome and destroy these friendly microbes when they use antibiotics, medications, they consume artificial sweeteners, or they're eating junk foods too often. Studies show that these microbes play a very important role in boosting mucus secretion and securing the tight junctions in the walls of the stomach to protect against ulcers. So as a boost, you can take a supplement containing at least 50 billion colony-forming units of probiotics daily for around 1 to 2 months and make sure that there's multiple strains of microbes on the ingredients list. For a cheaper option, you can simply eat more fermented foods in your diet like sauerkraut, kimchi and kefir, as these two are naturally rich in probiotics and prebiotics. Now, it's recommended that you try 1 or 2 of the natural remedies in this video for 1 month to see which works best for you in healing your stomach ulcers and relieving your symptoms.